Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to your divinely guided room reading here for the week. Jumping in here and getting your room for the energetic past. Here it is Tiwa showing up for yourself, sticking up for others, sticking up for what is right. This is kind of Libra-ish energy, that innate sense of the scales of justice, sticking up for and showing up for your what you know to be true to yourself and to your divinely guided path. So this is like a vector of victory. This is your path, that straight and narrow, showing up for yourself, that daily dedication work, almost a martyr kind of energy to be careful for here in the past. Remember, the god Tyr sacrificed his arm to stave off Ragnarok. So there's a bit of that kind of energy when you're so dedicated to, you can have those blinders on, you can kind of alienate yourself from other people without meaning to do so. So this is just careful with that energy kind of a message. Taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't. You could be blessed or challenged with aspects of this. I see you showing up for yourself, really sticking to your disciplined practice here, Gemini. I myself am a Gemini Sun and Venus, and I've been feeling this as well, like maybe in ways challenged with aspects of my discipline work as far as maybe meditation, things like that goes. But being blessed with other sorts of my discipline work and growing and sticking up for what is right, growing my community, getting a chance to stick up for other people, being in my sense of victory like that as well, which is beautiful. In the energetic now, it is right hole, and this is about following the energetic path, being present, being always in that constant step with the flow, with divine flow. This is the rune of travel, of journey. This could be a literal travel, like a change of house, spouse, or career, even if it's that drastic. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Here, Gemini, in your energetic now, I think this is you just surrendering to divine flow, following your wunjo, your joy, your bliss. This is still a very grounding energy. Whenever that line is straight down, remember that is still a very grounding energy. But this is wunjo, your joy, your bliss, your climb flag of success after trial, right? There's your, right? You're following your joy. That's that step, that leg in constant step with divine flow. So you are blessed or challenged with aspects of this, but I believe being present is pretty easy for you right now, Gemini. Okay, so in your energetic near future, we have August. August is the rune of divine defense, built-in protection. This is still very, you have a lot of grounded energy here, Gemini, so this is showing up really good. I think you are staying very centered, very grounded, very present in your work, in your efforts, in your day-to-day life, in your routine, your efforts, your discipline work, right? And how you're showing up and adopting that walk, that daily walk. In your near future here, August, the elk rune is still very grounded, divinely connected here as well. These are the antlers of the elk here, which is also your built-in divine defense, your built-in divine connection. So you could be called to be in a defense here in your future, but this is still letting you know that you are divinely protected. You are divinely connected. I think this is an increase of your faith. Definitely, I think, with these being directly across from each other here as well, an increase of your faith and knowing. I see you like that elk in planting its hoof in the tundra and letting out its bugle into the morning air, knowing that sure, yeah, there's predators around, but you're still going to shine. You're going to be your majestic, divinely protected self, and your majestic self in your faith and your divinely guided path. Speaking of which, your energetic influence for your now, Gemini, is in Isa. Isa is the rune of ice. This is slowing down, stand still, stuck, rigid, repeating life lessons, even to some aspects. But this is the ice that freezes over the clear to the deep lake, not the clear lake. So the slower the ice freezes, the more slow you go, and the slower the ice freezes, the less air and particulates get trapped into it, and the deeper you can see down into the lake for that clarity. So when you slow down and you're more present with it now, you get to see more of that clarity. You know, it could be like you're going here, sticking up for yourself and others, right? And you're just also being called to just be aware, you know, it's, you know, maybe just pace yourself a little bit here, right? There might be some preconceived deadlines here, or maybe some invisible strings attached that you might not be aware of here. So if this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. So just let's see what's in your energetic advice for right now. This is, spiritual recharge. Connect with divine source through like this is like the pilgrimage, right? This is the horse room. Ewaz is that energetic source that's proven itself to you throughout many instances throughout your life. So that could be like yourself, divine source, an energetic partner, a significant other, a family member, a work partner. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. But this is an energy that has been around, but it is also something where you can feel like you can be bounce ideas off of, vent with, speak with, learn with, feel recharged with. This could be an inner and an outer pilgrimage simultaneously. I always think this is a simultaneous inner and outer pilgrimage. This could be a literal journey for you. This could be go to a spiritually recharging place, literally. Go on a vacation, right? Go to Machu Picchu, go to Stonehenge, go for a walk, go to that special tree. Or go to the ice cream shop, right? For whoever that resonates with, okay? But this is that energetic source, trusting that energetic source has proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life. And a lot of times that is yourself, Gemini, especially with your dualistic nature. A lot of times you are your own best advocate and your own worst enemy simultaneously. Funny how that works out. But this could be improving your relationship with yourself by being more present, by, I'm going to leave that there. Let's get the rune for your energetic outcome here. This is Dagas. Yeah, you're going to get your transformation that you're seeking. You're going to get the clarity that you're seeking. This is that balance. This is that you're standing in the middle of this dichotomy kind of energy, night into day, day into night, that sort of transformative energy, right? Where you have this balance, this clarity, you're like this, at this infinite moment with this hourglass tipped on its side where you have like this aha moment. And that'll lead you to like that increased awareness of your faith, like knowing where your next positive steps are. Like you're affirmed, you're immediately affirmed, and moving forward. And you get to move forward knowing that the next steps you take are going to be locked in, solid, and very much divinely guided. Especially when you do this in healthy ways. This is going ahead and getting your spiritual recharge on. You're going to get your clarity when you go within, especially. A lot of times this could be in the form of, I've been called recently too, just sit in silence, just be in silent retreat, like digital detox, right? So this is beautiful. This is divine alchemy. This is divine formative, transmutative type of energy. This is like the Temperance card in tarot. Beautiful clarity that you get here in your outcome. This is like also I like seeing this as a butterfly emerging from the chrysalis, knowing that you're never going to be the same again, and knowing that everything's always in change, right? With this understanding, with this recharge, with this rejuvenation, this surrendering to divine flow, right? I think you're improving your relationship with divine flow here. You're going to have that enhanced sense of clarity. This is beautiful. Very much called for here. I think very much called for. August is a beautiful blessing here in your future. Let's get a card of clarity from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck here for this week. The fairies are divinely guided beings who also love to assist us in our journey. So fairies, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Gemini for this week's divinely guided rune reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Daughter, this says, the answer to your question involves your daughter. Now, I know I said I'm a Gemini, right? I personally do not have a daughter, but I am still open-minded going into reading this card, and I ask for your open-mindedness here as well. Again, at the bottom of this card, it says the answer to your question involves your daughter. This card signifies that a female who is younger than yourself, most likely your daughter, is pivotal in the answer to your question. Gemini, she is very intuitive and knows how to help you, no matter how young she is. Spend extra time with your daughter to strengthen your bond and open your heart to profound love between parent and child. As your relationship with your daughter fills your heart, your entire life benefits. Additional meanings for this card are a person who is like a daughter to you needs your attention right now, or an unborn baby girl's soul is sending love to you, or a female and child in heaven is with you like an angel, or focus upon healing a parent-daughter relationship, or allow your inner child to play and enjoy him or herself, or give any worry to your daughter in heaven who's watching over her. And finally, the last meaning possibility for this card here, it says you'll receive a message from your parents if you are a female. Namaste, Gemini. Have a blessed and abundant week.